Alrighty, YouTubes, we are here to avenge our last 3-3 draft, which was just not ideal. And luckily, we started off with another terrible rare. See the truth, this is like the fourth one we've opened so far in our drafting. Did we get any good uncommons? Pestilent Haze, meh. Furious Rise, not a great first pick. Fierce Empath, also not a great first pick. But we do have some decent commons. Finishing Blow and Swift Response. Nice removal spells. Rousing Reed, I'm a big fan of. That card's worked out rather well for us. Pride Malkin, solid. But I feel like, what do I want to be in? Do I want to be in white? Haven't played a lot of white. We had black in our last deck. And just having that instant speed removal spells, pretty nice for creatures or planeswalkers. Swift Response being 2 mana is not too shabby. And I think I'm just going to take the white card because it's cheaper. And I like it more. I haven't played much white, so I figure why not give that a shot. I'm a little bummed to see another Finishing Blow here, but maybe we lean a bit more into blue this time. Roaming Ghostlight is a really nice card, and blue-white flyers could work pretty well if we end up there. Experimental Overload, tempting to just go with the Is It archetype too, seeing the gold card here, but maybe we shoot for the blue-white flyers. There's not really any other exciting blue in this pack except for Experimental Overload, so I'm going to take the Roaming Ghostlight. I just think it's a really solid card. Alright, Lofty Denials, fine, but do we want to pick that up this early? Maybe not. Oh, Grasp of Darkness. Man, if we went black, we'd have all kinds of good removal going on. Maybe we just take Grasp of Darkness and see if black ends up being more open with how much good stuff we've seen past thus far. Alright, Rewind, not a huge fan of that. Direfleet Warmonger, I don't want to jump into the black-red archetype right now. Man, I was hoping we'd pick up some more black. I'm just grab Fetid Imp as a cheap creature. Just try and stay open. We haven't really passed anything too exciting except for a couple of those black removal spells. Ooh, now we pick up maybe a Tide Skimmer and push a bit more into the blue-white direction. Another Colossal Dreadmaw. But I'm really just avoiding the colors we've drafted lately, just so I'm not playing another green deck. So we're going to take Tide Skimmer. If we can get into the blue-white flyers deck, I wouldn't be too upset about it. And maybe we end up in blue-black. That wouldn't be too shabby. Alright, red is looking decently open. Goblin Arsonist, Hellkite Punisher. But Gale Swooper is not an exciting 4-drop. Ooh. Okay, Vryn Wingmare I found to be better than I thought it would be. Although Warded Battlements has been a card I've also just loved in this set. But we're going to take the flyer. Push a bit more into the blue-white archetype. Rousing Reed. Yeah, I'll take one of these early. I'm never upset to have one of these. You just want to make sure you're not playing against the red deck because you know they're going to have shock ready to blow you up. Finishing Blow Wield? I don't think I can pass it. I don't. I'm not committed to any color right now, but black is giving us 2 strong removal spells. So maybe we end up black-white or black-blue. Who knows? We have no sideboard. Maybe we just open up Ugin and we just go all artifacts because that's what Ugin wants. And Ugin gets what Ugin wants. What the heck? Unable to make draft pick. What is happening? Let's try this again. We don't want to miss out on pack 1, pick 12, because that could really throw our draft off the rails. As if I'm not trying to do that myself. And we're back. Oh, we ended up with a Warded Battlements. I'm not even upset about that. That's fantastic. Ooh, Short Sword actually would not be too shabby. I'm actually kind of happy to see these cards here, because it makes me think that blue may not be totally picked over come pack 2 and pack 3. How's our breakdown looking? I think I'd rather have the Short Sword, especially once you start getting them flyers going. And Short Sword's probably going to make the cut no matter what deck we're in. Guess we'll take Rookie Mistake. Now we'll take... Oh, do we take a second Warded Battlements? I think that works, just because then it makes any of your flyers more and more threatening. And we get a last pick Tome Anima. Man, our rares have just been so awful. Angelic Ascension, I think, actually works for us pretty good, but it does push us far more in the white direction. A second Roaming Ghostlight would not be too shabby. But Angelic Ascension turning something small into something huge or game-winning good. I feel like that's pretty good. But Roaming Ghostlight is just so tempting for me. And if we take Angelic Ascension, we have to pretty hard commit to white. I just feel like Roaming Ghostlight could be our go-to, but we're going to take the Angelic Ascension. Okay, Basri's Acolyte is like too good to not take. A second Tide Skimmer would not be too bad either. But if we can get enough... Alright, we gotta move the black over. We can even splash the Finishing Blow, honestly, if we need to. But if I'm taking a creature right now, I think I'm taking Basri's Acolyte over the Tide Skimmer, over the Protege. It's just the better card. But that only works if we get enough lower costed spells. Oh my goodness, Scavenging Ooze is still in this pack. What? What is happening? Basri's Solidarity is pretty good too. But we're not... Need to get more creatures. Plus being able to give something flying is pretty nice. Staunch Shieldmate could actually work in this deck. Well, because we have Rousing Reed, we can make it bigger with Warded Battlements. Gives a target for Basri. That's actually not too shabby. But is it better than anything else going on in this pack? There's really... I'm not taking Tome Anima. We could take Prismite just to help splash the Finishing Blow. We could take Revitalize just to give us some life gain. And it would help with Tome Anima. Not really excited about either of those. I'm going to take the Staunch Shieldmate. And with Short Sword, actually. That's not too bad. Oh, wow. Enthralling Hold and Roaming Ghostlight and Riddle Form. I think I'm going to take the Enthralling Hold. Because with Warded Battlements and all these lower costed high toughness stuff, I feel like we're not going to be struggling to at least stabilize. Secure the Scene or Dub, Catch My Eye. Alpine Watchdog is actually pretty solid because it is just a really nice 2-drop. Dub makes everything near impossible to block in the air. Secure the Scene is awesome removal. Alright, let's move you guys out. I'm tempted to take the Watchdog just because we need more low-cost stuff. Even though these cards are quite good. I'm going to take the creature. Alright, so we will take it. I will play all the Ghostlights that come to us. Mistral Singer, glad to see that wheeled to us. Ooh, Larcenist Dub here. Oh my goodness. We're doing well in the creature front. And we've got a good amount of flyers. I think I need to get one Larcenist in this deck. But actually, we have a lot of good 3-drops. So let's take the 2-drop. Again, it just gets us a play down early. Alright, Blue-White's not feeling super picked over. I'm not too upset about that. I'm going to take the second Tide Skimmer. Maybe that's not the best pick. Spine Megalodon, whatever. Legion's Judgment. I know if I play it, I'm never going to have a target for it. But we'll snag it. These are fringe playables right now. I would love to see like 2 Watcher of the Spheres show up in the next pack. If y'all wouldn't mind passing those to us. A second Spine Megalodon. Nobody cares. Wow, okay. King Glide Master. It's not the best 2. I mean, a 2/1 that we dump a lot of mana into to give something flying. Library Larcenist. Alright, we've gotten decent last... Oh my gosh, Garrick. You're here, but we're not playing green. We're nowhere near green. We've had a Planeswalker in every draft so far. Yeah, except for like the first one maybe. Oh, I'm so bummed. I'm so bummed. Is there any way we can splash you? I don't think so. Chrome Replicator. I think we just take Mistral Singer though. It's great. Oh, and there's a good combat trick in here. Whew. Alright. Tolarian Kraken is actually phenomenal as well. And maybe that just ends up being our top end play. Alright, get rid of you. If this was our deck, how would I feel about it? I mean, I'd feel okay. I feel like we're just going to take the Tolarian Kraken though. This is our top end play. This makes sure that if the board ever stalls out or they have a big flying blocker, this makes sure it doesn't last very long. Alright, now we'll take another Mistral Singer. Don't mind if we do. Now we gotta start looking to cut some stuff. Gale Swooper is not great, so we can feel good about cutting that. Now this pack is interesting. Speaker of the Heavens I'd be happier with if we ended up in that white-black deck with more life gain. But I think Feeder Resistance is just a great combat trick for us, and we can actually use it and do some work with it. Do we cut the Tome Anima? It's not doing... Oh my goodness, Storming Entity, don't mind if we do. Glad to see a rare come around to us that is in our colors. Next, Frost Breath could actually be pretty good for us. This is like the perfect deck for Frost Breath. This or the blue-red deck. Always want that card. Why not? Daybreak Charger gets in for more damage. Sure. We'll see where we end up with playables. Dismal Blackwater Backwater makes Splashing Finishing Blow a bit more realistic, but we're just not going to play anything here. Wow, a Finishing Blow this late? Interesting. And there's like really no playables. I'm just going to take the uncommon. No playables for us. Alright, oh my goodness, another Mistral Singer? Just play 3 of these things and never slow down. Okay, maybe we just cut the Vryn Wingmare. I don't think we need that for a best of 1. Lofty Denial can definitely work because we're going to have a flyer on the board for sure. And another Rousing Reed or a third Keen Glide Master. I don't think we're going to play a third one of those, right? Because we have 2. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I don't think we're going to play either of those. But what is that weird still doing in the pack? Oh my goodness. This draft. Head scratcher. I think we cut the Rousing Reed just because we don't have much of a target for it. Like everything else we have is flying. And then we'll cut... Do we just cut the Short Sword? I don't want to cut the Short Sword though. I like it. It's too good for us. Enthralling Hold. I'm wondering if Enthralling Hold's going to be a little slow for us, but I'm going to cut the Short Sword. Here goes nothing. In our last draft, we were on the draw 6 games in a row. So to see us on the play here is nice. Now granted, we don't have one of our 1 or 2 drops. That's not ideal. But at least we have some nice 3, 4, 5. Let's just hope we don't get ran over. Alright, not ideal. But we'll get there. They don't play anything on turn 2. Playing Library Larcenist doesn't feel too bad. Oh, Opt. Who doesn't like a good Opt? Turn 1 Opt always feels nice. Alright, what we're hoping for is definitely that second blue land. Hey, another blue-white deck. Okie dokie. Oh, they got the Watcher of the Spheres. Isn't that just the best? Come on, deck. Don't do this to us. Actually, let's play this, because maybe that'll hold back them from attacking. Probably won't, because they're probably going to have a creature to play. But let's see what they got going on. Maybe they have their own Library Larcenist. Nope, Celestial Enforcer. Not ideal. Oh my. Okay, what we can do is attack, play Angelic Ascension, exile this, make it into a 4/4, and then have it eat that. That's what we're going to do. Alright, fantastic. Are you sure? Yes, I'm absolutely sure. Oh, I guess yeah, that's me not realizing that when you exile it, it's no longer being blocked. Duh. Okay, if we draw our second blue land, which should definitely happen, we hope, being able to bounce something will feel quite nice. If they aggressively tap this down, what the heck? That's what we want. That's what we want, is Watcher of the Spheres for days. Can they get through our Angel? Not right now. Okay, let's... We want to use our mana, right? So let us use it. Let's try this. Hopefully it doesn't get countered, but if it does, meh. All right, we'll just say go. We really just need that second blue land. Getting Roaming Ghostlight down would be super helpful. 1, making it really difficult for them to block, and 2, okay. Not ideal. But at least it gets rid of that. Removal in their hand. Sky Scanner, sure. Doesn't feel good. We're just up against a better version of our deck right now, it would seem. No blocks. Feels fantastic. Please, a land. Hey, look, see, they're playing it. I hate playing when you can't draw the land you need. All right, we'll play a second one. I mean, that's all we can do. Celestial Enforcer, what are you doing? Tapping something down. Are you gonna play anything? That is so unfortunate. But at least they're not attacking. There we go. Alright, I think we just add to our board. Throw up our defenders. And then hope for our own swift response. Or Frost Breath would be nice. Alright, our opponent, I think they have 3 spells in hand, because they missed their land drop last turn. And hopefully they don't have any more of these stupid swift responses, because that would be annoying to have to keep dealing with them tapping our stuff down and then removing it. Nice little wombo combo for them, though. Siege Striker, okay. So they gotta have some counter stuff going on their end. Now we show up with a Lofty Denial. Alright, so what we can do is attack and start getting a bit more aggressive in the air. I just don't like that when we don't have a combat trick or something. We're a bit too far behind right now to just start sending in, it would seem. But I don't know how we get past whatever else they're doing. If we attack, though, they have to double block either of these to get past them, or I guess to remove them. So we could do this, and then they just like trade there, double block maybe, or they just take it. All right, we're gonna do it though. Let's start drawing some cards, because I think that's the only way we can really get back into this. I think if we just wait and rely on us to draw something, it doesn't scream confidence. All right, at least we can make something flying too if they don't cast anything. But if they cast anything, we should be able to counter it. Hopefully they just keep hitting land. That'd be nice. Siege Striker. Oh yeah, that can't happen. I mean, we could have let it happen and then just bounced it and called it a day, but we don't want that to happen. Yeah, it doesn't feel great. Siege Striker coming in hot. Then we take 4. Alright, I think Roaming Ghostlight bounce that is pretty nice. Unfortunately, well, we're drawing all of our land now. Sure. We are not able to cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn. So we do this, set that back a little bit. So they can swing in for 5, knocks us down to 3. We can swing in then for enough. But I'm assuming they're not going to just use this offensively, unless they somehow have a combat trick to keep us down. They don't attack. Okay, we've got them on the back foot. That's what we like to see. Don't really want to attack yet, though. Are they going to tap something down? I imagine they're definitely going to tap something down. Yep. No attacks. I think we just play another flying blocker. And it scries us too, so we can smooth out our draws, make sure what we're doing is working. Neither of those help us. Alright, Staunch Shieldmate. Not something for us to really worry about. Now them attacking with this and being able to pump it up a lot is going to prove to be a problem. But they kind of have to commit to it to really make it work, yeah? I guess, yeah, we probably should have played Tolarian Kraken, because that would have caused them to have to do a much more committed attack like this. If we triple block, it has double strike, so we're losing everything. Or we just chump block and call it a day. Alright, I think Warded Battlements just has to bite the bullet. Yeah, that's a misplay on my end. I should have played Tolarian Kraken. I mean, I also should have played it if for no other reason than it just helps tap stuff down when we draw something. Ooh, Swift Response helps here so much. Alright, let's attack. We've got 5 flyers. Yep. If we attack with 2... Yeah, if we attack with 2, get to draw a card, hoping it's a land. Ah, it's not a land. Next to blockers. Do they want to trade anything? If they want to trade, that's fine by me. Alright, and what I'm going to do is play... No, we don't need to be greedy right now. Because they're not gonna... They can't kill us this turn. So we can throw this out next turn, tap something down, blow it up with Swift Response. Get in for close to the win. Right? We're at 2, 4, 5. This will be up to 6. So they'll be taking at least 6 next turn. Oh my goodness. The Legion's Judgment. Just too convenient. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Well, at least we have removal for it. They got 2 Watcher of the Spheres and Baneslayer Angel. And they top decked either Legion's Judgment or Baneslayer Angel to save them. Oh, that hurts. Alright. Just block. Great. Sure. And we definitely cannot attack. Because, well, we're not letting them gain 5. That ain't doing nobody no good. Alright, you can hit some land now. That would be fantastic. Man, this is such a grindy game. We're trying. Can you not top deck any more removal? That'd be great. Or some protection from this. That would be great. Another tapper, my favorite thing. Well, they only have 2 flyers. If we can... I'm saying 2 because this thing's dying for sure. Resolve. How many you tapping down? If they only tap 2 to make it into a 3/3, nice. Alright, so that goes. Bye-bye. And now we can double block this thing. And yeah, we 2 for 1 ourselves, but we no longer have to worry about it. Oh my gosh. Now we only have 2 blockers of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, they can't attack 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so they have lethal. We can't swing all out. But we have to draw something. Maybe they're afraid of the prowess. I would love for you to block. Please block one of them. Nope. Okay. Alright. Well, they can tap our 2 creatures down and attack for 5. Did they draw land? They've drawn 2 game-saving cards for them. They don't attack. What? They didn't attack. And we can Frost Breath these so they don't untap next turn. Wow. That was quite the draw. Yep. Yep. Okay. Okie dokie. Capture Sphere. Sure. Resolve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if they attack and they have a combat trick, we're kind of screwed. So I'm thinking, like, do we let them attack and we block and just take a lot of damage? Or do we tap? No, we should just tap their stuff down. And they don't untap for 1 turn. There we go. Please don't have protection. Nice. Nice. No attacks. Okay. Oh, that feels good. Doesn't feel good that we drew a land. But now we can attack and they're gonna feel like they have to block. Good God. Alright, well they can't double block here, so they have to just chump block each of them. Oh, interesting. They're calling us out. Well, you're not wrong. Hey look, we got a land too. 4 of them in a row, actually. Did we get them? Did we get there? Yes! Oh my goodness. This was a good game, my friend. Wow, what a grindy match. Holy goodness. I thought we were done. I thought we were absolutely done for in that game. I don't know how we stabilized and brought that thing back. Game 2, we are on the play again, 2 in a row. Oh, why can't we just have a blue? Whew. I have to, oh my goodness, you're killing me, deck. You're killing me. So sad. All right, we'll keep this and we'll throw you on the bottom. Our opponent had to mulligan as, nope, they got 7, just kidding. I wish they mulliganed. Well, they're gonna think we're like aggro at this point. We're gonna turn you blue in hopes that you can help us find 2 islands. Oh, they play nothing. Well, you helped us find 1. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Attack for 3. I mean, our opponent kept, I can only assume, a solid hand. Alright, that's one reason. But if we go Tide Skimmer, Roaming Ghostlight, and that's our... Ooh, okay. I don't trust them. I feel like they must have a counter spell. I'm just banking on them having more removal or a counter spell or something. Maybe Lofty Denial is what they were banking on. Kinetic Augur, sure. Blue land. A blue land. Discarding any cards. Discard a shrine. Thank you. That's not too shabby. Because we can go roaming. Yeah, let's go Roaming Ghostlight. This helps us bounce that. As well as next turn, right? They're going to have to add to the board. So they add to the board, we play Tide Skimmer, we get to attack, draw a card. So what's nice about this is you don't have to attack with it. It's just whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures, you get to draw a card with flying. Alright, sure, do your thing again. Do you want to discard what you just drew? Probably not. Oh, get rid of 2 cards. Okay, sure. Now we get to do this. Do not hit attack all, because that is not going to help us. Oh, Lofty Denial would be phenomenal. Although we can play it next turn, right? We can go Mistral Singer, Lofty Denial, whatever they play. It's just this turn. We gotta hope they don't stabilize this turn and play something crazy good. Ooh, they're missing land drops? Is that... I mean, they did pitch these 2 spells. Sure, no blocks, that's fine. Take some damage. Spectacle's not a thing. Soul Seer. Alright, unfortunate, but not surprising. Yep, and then let's play Library Larcenist. No, because if we play this, then we've got potentially another lethal threat on board. And if they remove Roaming Ghostlight, we're still winning the race. And we've got a counter for whatever they play. Unless they play a 2-drop that they then Lofty Denial or Lofty Denial. But right now, I'm feeling pretty good. Even though we had a mulligan, it's worked out. Yep, GG. Good game. Bye-bye. Boom. Feeling good. Like I should. Planning to go walk around the neighborhood. That's a good song. That game we won also, I think being on the play really helped us. Oh my goodness, this is another potentially great hand if we had our third land. Because we go Library Larcenist, potentially into Tide Skimmer. But I'm tempted to keep it just because we have... I can't keep it. Ooh. I mean, this actually isn't terrible. This we can work with this. We can go Watchdog. Well, we go Wall of Runes. Make sure we find our land. Watchdog, Mistral Singer. Hit our 4-drop. I think we pitch the Angelic Ascension, unless we just want to go all out and try and turn this. No. That's perfect for our Wall of Runes. I think we gotta pitch Bosri's Acolyte. I don't want to do it, but I think that's our best bet because. Turning this into something bigger, let's do it. All right, let's see what our opponent's got going. We've yet to run into the crazy ideal red whatever deck that plays their goblin and then blows us up in no time at all. All right, we did not hit our land. I'm gonna say go. I'm gonna turn this into a 4/4 and call it a day and hope that that just gets us there. Sure. Yes. All right, there we go. That's what we love to see. I mean, they have we can block a flyer, but we have a big flyer. Library Larcenist, if they can't add something good to the board, which I hope they can't. Now, if they like Swift Response this, that's a big blowout for them. Or for us. But hopefully they don't. If they can't play a creature, if Library Larcenist can draw us a card, oh my goodness, I'll be so happy. But playing against white-green, we have to assume they got combat tricks. They gotta have a Swift Response, right? Maybe they're so crazy they're gonna play Run Afoul and make us sacrifice our creature. Maybe they're just so tilted right now because they didn't hit their third land. Just kidding, they're just fine. But why are they taking their sweet, sweet time? Okay. Don't really want to throw away the Library Larcenist quite yet. That doesn't make sense to me. Play our bigger flyer. Something like Frost Breath would be a really great pickup for it, or a really good draw for us. And actually, them gaining that 1 life buys them a turn with what's going on with our Angel Flying token here. Right now, they'd be on a 3-turn clock, but they're on a 4-turn clock. We won 1 game with a mulligan. Can we bring it back again? That's not ideal. All right. Well, here we go. Just we gotta stick to our guns. This hurts though. Oh, they're blocking this time because they've got Ranger's Guile or something. Oh, even better. All right, I think that just, like, that's our game. All right, we're not feeling good right now. No. Bummer. Seasoned Hollowblade. That is also a problem. I'm glad you're so happy, little buddy. Tempered Veteran. Ooh, you're gonna start putting some counter. Snare Spinner is gonna be the hero of the day. Yeah, get aggressive. Why not get aggressive? All right, we play a blocker and say go. Oh, it feels like our luck has run out for this game. Come on, you gotta do something. There you go. And I'm assuming they got some nifty combat tricks, but we'll at least try and block. Oh wait, they can just. I just feel like we need to scoop this game. I'm already out of it. That's really dumb blocks. We'll give it one more draw. We'll see if we can find an answer for our Snare Spinner friend here. But that's a terrific punt. I get tilted when my opponent plays really slow. I'm just like I can't handle this slow a pace. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Gale Swooper. Why would you not just play that first? And never mind. You do your thing. Okay. Good game. Gave it the old college try. That one that was ugly. There was no coming back on that one. Oh my, are we just, so now we're gonna get to go first every game? I don't mind that at all though with this deck we got going. And look at this fantastic starting hand. 2 drops into 2 drops. I don't really want that land though. I want a 3 drop. Maybe that's too much to ask for. Hey, we got a 3 drop. Can't attack. We'll play our Watchdog. Because they don't play something, having a little Vigilant guy feels nice. Hopefully they don't play anything. Oh, we're up against Mono White. Here comes Hollow Blade. Oh, their own Concordia Pegasus. Alright. See if they block. Touche. Now we just hope they don't play anything this turn. It just feels so good when you get to draw a card with Larcenist. Ooh, we're up against the white-black deck. Interesting. A second Concordia Pegasus. Not too shabby. It's got good blockers for days, which is really annoying. What's coming up? Yeah, no, you should attack. Oh, I'm so happy you did that because I'm envisioning that you have some combat trick. Right? There's only one mono or uno black combat trick, Alchemist Gift. Oh, but we can give this protection. I don't mind that at all. There we go. Draw a card. Nice. Next to blockers. This only costs 2 mana if we can play an instant or sorcery on the same turn. I would have loved to have drawn a land there. Next to damage. Yep. I think we keep our card around though. Keeps one of their things back. Yeah, let's do it. And actually, it makes it harder for them to block. Hold on. I've done this where I picked the wrong card or the wrong color many a times. Pro white. Kind of throw their card away. I feel alright about that. Wish we'd hit a land, though. That would have made life sweet to play this thing down. Woo. Alright, what's next? What's next? Or, okay, fine. That makes us a little sad. Are you going to attack? Or just wait? Nothing? Okay, love it. Take your time. Easy turn for us. Nothing too exciting happening here. Just passing and saying go. And now we wait for someone to do something. Eventually. Something's gotta happen. All right, we waited a minute. They played dub on their Concordia Pegasus, which I love. I think that's a great play. Ooh, we could swift response it and then play our Stormwing Entity. Let's do that. Because it would have been great to just Enthralling hold it, but we didn't hit a land. We'll keep one of... Nah, I'm not going to keep either of them. Because right now we don't care about playing Enthralling hold. Because there's nothing on their end that's really going to... That we're going to steal. They're not going to attack us. So we're waiting for them to play a bigger bomb. Although, why do our opponents always have creatures with vigilance all of a sudden? Sorry, we got plenty of good blockers for these schmucks. Ooh, okay. Well, we can attack. They can't give it Death Touch. That's nice. Now we wait. So, I mean, I've been punished for being a little greedy on putting land at the bottom, because we've put 3 land at the bottom. So that's fine. Yeah, go to town. Once we can play Roaming Ghostlight, though, we can just bounce their token, which will be just fine. Let's see if they're gonna play anything. Nope, just say my turn. Okay, see, we're gonna hit our land eventually. Doesn't matter what happens. Play this, bounce their token. No. Now let's remove a creature. Because then we'll just start attacking in with the Roaming Ghostlight, calling it a day. Or actually, no, let's attack with the Stormwing Entity. Make them trade their Fetid Imp, and then we can start attacking with the Roaming Ghostlight. Not have to waste any more time. Or they're not going to block? I don't know. Okay. What else could they have? I don't know. They just pass. Seems good. Let's do this. Yeah. Tap you guys down. Turn you into a 4/4. We'll just attack for more damage. If they want to block here... Nah, no reason to just throw it away. No reason to throw it away, because I envision... They're just not blocking? What is happening? Do they have Massacre Worm? Are they just waiting for that last land to play Massacre Worm and completely ruin everything? No, I have no answer for what happened in that game. All right, this is game 5. Again, we're going first. Oh man, if we hit our 3rd land, I feel like we got to risk it with this one. Because if we hit land number 3, we are happy campers. Keep saying that a lot. Maybe it's because I've been going camping a lot this summer. That's been our thing to do, which I have not minded one bit. Oh my goodness, we hit it. I am so excited. Oh, that feels so good. To hit our 3rd land. What if we hit our 4th? I don't even know if that's possible, but it could happen. Ooh, Shacklegeist, okay. Can only block creatures with flying, which makes us feel better about our library larcenist here. Get in for a free damage, and then play you down. I actually really like Shacklegeist, so I'm hoping they don't have another spirit, because you can get and start doing some annoying things with your spirit tappy downers. What else you got? Something good. Spellgorger Weird. That's pretty good. Oh my goodness, we hit our 4th land. What are the odds? Let's attack. Hit our 5th land even. What are the chances? Let's just do this, because I do not like Spellgorger Weirds, especially in that deck. Probably going to be doing some fancy things. It's not the best use of our mana. Doesn't feel great, but we got to draw a card off it. And we're currently not winning the race. But we can play Tide Skimmer next turn. Capture Sphere, okay. Having to pull out their premium removal on that. Ooh, actually, let's use all of our mana. And play down 2 creatures. Don't mind it. Don't mind it. Alright, they're hitting their land. They've been playing meaningful cards, playing their own Mistral Singer. If you want to attack... No, you don't want to attack, do ya? Do ya, punk? Next to combat... I'm willing to trade, am I? No. I want to keep you back. They don't want to trade. Feels good. Mistral Singer. And then we can keep up Lofty Denial, which will hopefully ruin their turn. We play Tide Skimmer. We attack. Draw cards. And then they have to trade away creatures in order to stop anything. Alright, now if they do have that famous red removal, 2-drop removal, that's not going to be able to get Lofty Denialed. But anything 3 and up is going to get countered. Nice. Yes. Let's just stop whatever you think you're doing. Because it's not going to happen today. Ooh, I bet I'm wondering if they were thinking, oh, I can use this and then use the mana, and that's going to be all kinds of good. But no, no, no. I'm assuming they don't have their own Lofty Denial, or else they would have used it. Okay. Let's draw some cards. And if they want to trade stuff away. Oh, see, now I'm mad. Why would you use all of the one color? Silly, silly MTG Arena. Opt. Touche. Touche. Alright, down to 10. Doesn't feel great. Especially when we should have been able to play this out. But lazy tapping on our part. And for whatever reason, MTG Arena decides to use all of one color. I love Spellgorger. Weird. I don't love that our opponent's playing it against us. But it's a pretty strong, stinking card. I think we just got to keep applying pressure here. I feel like they got to have something, though. And that's what they're just going to pump everything up with. Ooh, Roaming Ghostlight. They do nothing. What? Play you. Seems good. Play you and then bounce. Wait, what do we want to bounce, though? I don't think we're as worried about the weird because it can't block flyers. So let's eat up whichever one costs more of their mana, which would be Mistral Singer. Alright, they have no shortage of mana. But they have had shortage of wanting to attack us. Fantastic. Yeah. Let's go for it. Oh, Warded Battlements, now you show up. We've been needing you for so long. What are you doing? Do you have nothing in your hand? Well, thankfully, Arena tapped out all your blue, so don't have to worry about any blue tricks, but they could certainly have some some red removal, maybe a Sure Strike. All of that would be all bad. Block there. Okay. Okay. What? Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that game, but all right, now we're here. We're 4-1, so this is game 6. We're finally on the draw, but we have a fantastic starting hand, all things considered. Man, am I the only one that gets anxious when you're playing a draft? Like you're so like, I don't want to lose all those gems. Please let me not lose all those gems. And once I hit 4 wins, like we just did, I just feel relaxed. Like now these next games, I'm just gonna enjoy far more than I enjoyed those earlier games. All right, we're up against Mono Black, question mark. Play our famous Library Larcenist down. See what they got going. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. All right. Alrighty then. Well, Library Larcenist does absolutely nothing right now. Keen Glide Master just dies. I kind of want to attack just to draw a card and call it a day, but that doesn't seem right. And playing Mistral Singer doesn't feel great because I'd rather just Lofty Denial whatever they play this turn. Yeah, that's not a card we want to see. Please go away. Please attack with Karavik. Please attack with Karavik. Oof, they know. Okay. Well, we can start poking them for one. Are they really playing around Swift Response? Because if so, touche, sir. Touche. We're just going to keep coming in for damage. I wonder if they have the, like, give all creatures -2, or if they have Massacre Worm as well. Man, Massacre Worm with Karavik in play? Just ruin everyone's day. Alright, we're drawing way too many land. Way too many land. We'll play it to show our opponent, look, you have nothing to fear here. We are just struggling to do anything. Oh man, it looks like they're struggling to hit. Oh, there's their second color. Yeah, everything's fine now. Ooh, Blood Glutton. Love it. Just the best. Oh, thankfully they finally attack with it. And we're gonna kill it. Been waiting for you to do that. We're gonna play you. We're gonna do this. We're gonna attack for a lot. Ooh, Frost Breath could just be our win condition. Because they're gonna gain 4, which is unfortunate. But we can tap this down and whatever else they play, including Gale Swooper. Alright, well, I was gonna block and kill this thing, but not anymore. Gain your life. Oh, can you please help us here and have us quit drawing land? Frost Breath. I'm definitely glad I drafted that card because, well, it's helped us out. Oh my goodness. Let's just do this before they even think about doing anything. I mean, we could have just done it on their turn, which probably would have been the smart play, but Massacre Worm's the only thing that saves them, I think. They can't play Ugin. Yeah. Just running. And we get to go first. This is not the best starting hand, but we're just going to do it. We're going to go for it. Is our opponent mulliganing? Wait for it. No. Are they going to regret not mulliganing because they were on the fence about it? They didn't know, oh, do I do it? Now they're like, ah, we got our land. Everything's good. Wow, okay, 3 colors. Play whatever you want. Don't care about that because we are all about the flying here. Alright, I would appreciate it if we could draw a 4-drop and then a land and call it a day. Alright, well there's a land, so it doesn't have to be in that order, but... Now, if we could please not run into something of... Holy tapped lands! What are they playing? Why does everyone have this freaking snare spinner? I think we just have to say go. As unfortunate as it is, Palladium Myrrh. I don't care about it. Pass to attackers. My turn. Ooh, a second Ghost Light. You don't say. That feels kind of good. Now, granted, if our opponent ramps into something sick here, we'll be a little sad. They might be ramping into something pretty sick here. I probably should have countered this. I guess, yeah, if your opponent's playing Palladium Myr, it's probably for a good reason. Although it is just a good card, like just getting to cast, yeah, just getting 2 free mana. Who doesn't like getting 2 free mana? Alrighty. Let's just bounce the Larcenist. Or actually, let's attack with Roaming Ghostlight, see if they want to trade away their Snare Spinner. Beautiful. That can go bye-bye. And then I actually want to do this and keep up our counter spell and or just block and kill that thing. Now we're letting them draw a card, it's not ideal, but they're missing their land drops. And they just lost their defense for flyers. So we're just gonna make sure you die. Love it. Lofty Denial. I don't care about that. So what I'm going to do is destroy your tapped creature. Because, well, it doesn't do anything. Oh, that's an awesome draw. That is a fantastic draw. And now we still get to keep our counterspell up. If somehow they get to do anything meaningful on board, we bounce it. I mean, we are in the driver's seat, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, viewers of the channel, people of planet Earth and beyond. I feel for them, though, because they must be really struggling to hit land drops. There they go. Oh, and they got the unhinged lands. Okay, I'm not going to counter that because it doesn't impact us at all. And we're still attacking for 6 in the air because Warded Battlements is a nice card. Next damage. Like that. I want to keep up Lofty Denial. Could have played Roaming Ghostlight and just had lethal on board. But right now we are lethally ahead. And I don't think our opponent's going to find a way out of this one. I do like the Soul Ring sleeve. This sounds a little off, but yeah, we'll take it. I do like the sleeves that have that animation with it. Cultivate, yes. Now's the time to ramp when you're on a turn 2 clock. Do they have Ugin? Because that's going to be like some poetic justice stuff. If they play Ugin and we finally just get to counter it. Keen Glide Master. Full send on the Glide Master. My turn. Now we attack. There's that. And then I don't think we Roaming Ghostlight. I still think we keep up Lofty Denial 3/6. Because they're gonna get, well, they can get to 7 lands next turn. What does 7 lands stop us from doing? Well, because next turn they're gonna give everything they have flying, right? And that will be unfortunate. Because it could really stop whatever we're trying to do. But what's nice is we can also Angelic Ascension our Library Larcenist, and then Roaming Ghostlight on our turn to bounce anything. We're doing just, everything's fine. We're fine. Why did they grab all the tap lands? What are they playing? Are they in the Shrines deck? Because if they are, kudos to you. Ooh, Lofty Denial on that for sure. Bye-bye. No, thank you. I appreciate the thought. And they only have... Alright, they're in the Shrines deck. No one can fault them for doing not much this game, because they're in the Shrines deck. And they deserve all the credit in the world for trying to make that thing work. Kudos to you. Thanks for the win. How rough our last draft went, I was not expecting this deck to do as well as it's done so far. I maybe shouldn't have kept this hand. Yeah, having Bossu's Acolyte with nothing to hit it with, and then playing... Oh my goodness, what a card. Well. Alright, I have no one to blame but myself. I was just so excited. Everything's just going so well. Alright, we have a lot of 1 and 2 and 3 drops. Let's get some of those. Or land. I mean, I guess we just play this because we could use the lifelink and we can bounce whatever they play next turn to start counteracting this stupid thing. Or they Grasp of Darkness our play. How rude. Oh my goodness. Really, the frantic inventory action? That's what's happening right now? That doesn't feel good. Just having nothing to play. We've got all the supporting cards we need. Sure. I actually don't know if that's even a good thing to bounce. Oh, Gloomsower. I feel like they're going to have something to do with this. Okay, I just kept a hand I should not have kept, and it is all my fault. Play you, and say go. Now, depending on what they do this turn, we can just Swift Response this, or we can Angelic Ascension our thing. But doing that against a blue deck and a black deck doesn't feel great. Also, we've taken 4 damage and they've gained 4 by doing nothing. There's that. What else you got? Yeah, we'll just take care of that. We could have Angelic Ascension this to then block, but I feel like they gotta have something, right? There it is. There it is. Well, this kind of helps us because 5... Yeah, they're still a couple turns away from being able to play it. And we also have Frost Breath to just keep it locked down. We just gotta start getting in for some real damage here soon. Or actually, they attack with it, we could steal it. If we can just survive the attack. Okay, so what we do is we wait for their turn, tap it down, and then steal it on our turn. That's not a bad turn of events, quite literally. For some reason I thought it was going to take them another turn to be able to play it, but it did not. Frostbeth. We will only submit 1 creature to be tapped forever. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, we say my turn, and we say my card, and we attack for 3. We're probably going to need to Angelic Ascension that thing, but that doesn't feel great. Okay. Sure. Pass the blockers. Yeah, I mean, right now we have literally no other response for this thing. Although, I guess we could Angelic Ascension our Roaming Ghostlight and then double block it. Because I feel like if we give them a 4/4 flyer... we were just way too slow this game. Yeah, I feel like I'm just going to go for getting it off the board and then hope that we can deal with whatever's going on here quick enough. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss, folks. Shouldn't have got so ahead of myself and kept that hand. Nice. Okay. We'll say no blocks. And, like, people, one deck, I've never seen this much removal in one draft. Okay, that does it for us. Hit him with the good game. Subpar play on my part. And keeping that in. Well, they weren't playing anything early on because they had all the removal in the world, and they're just waiting. They're like, look, if you're giving us time, we are going to play the biggest creature in the set. Thanks for trying. All right, just like our last draft, this is for all the marbles, the 7 wins or not, and of course we have an awful hand. If we could trade one of these out for a blue land, I'd probably keep it, but where are our lower curve plays? Why are we drawing all of our top end stuff? Okay, we can make this work. Do we just pitch that? I don't really want to pitch Lofty Denial, because I feel like that's going to be a big help. And we can't pitch our big boy. I guess we just get rid of that. Doesn't feel great. We're up against black. Don't play the shrine. Just don't play the shrine. Another cool art sleeve. I can appreciate it. Ooh, we're up against the black-red deck, and they got their card advantage machine ready to go. Okay. Don't mind the battlements. Great, we're gonna have to wait for our opponent to, like, pass priority every single change of phase. Next turn, we play... Oh, they're doing the scry. Okay, maybe they just really need to hit land. Kept it on top. A waste of a scry. Alright, depending on what they play here, we may just go Mistral Singer, or if they don't play anything, just get in for more damage on the ground with our warded battlements. But no, that doesn't make sense. We should play Mistral Singer, like, regardless. Okay, deck. No more land for a while. Please. Play you, geez, attack with you. Get in for damage. Play you down, say go. Draw your card. Please don't shock this or grasp a darkness or eliminate it. Beautiful. Next, nothing. Okay, no scrying. Maybe that was their just third land. They're like, that's all we need to hit. We're good. I really like the look of these M21 lands. Okie dokie. Guess what we're doing? Oh, I should have played warded battlements. I'm gonna play it out this time. Hit him with that oops. Should have played this sooner to draw out your premium removal for it. Next turn, Storm Wing Entity. Wow, okay. Or they're just flooding out. Can we take advantage of them maybe just being a bit too slow? I don't think so. I think we just have to win the race in the air and hope they don't find removal for our sweet, sweet flyers. Direfleet Warmonger, that's a card. They have nothing to sacrifice to it, though. So right now it's just a 3/3. Okie dokie. Yeah, we gotta play you and hope they don't have Grasp of Darkness for it. And the next turn, if we hit a land, we got Warded Battlements, number 2 coming down. Everything's now a good attacker. Enthralling Hold is a great card as well. Let's do that. Why does our opponent have all the answers? Don't they know how much that hurts us and what we're trying to do? Oh, that's unfortunate. But actually, maybe stealing their 3/3, that's going to be tough for them to deal with. No blocks. What else you got? Nothing. Okay, well, let's show you what we got. Attacking for 2, that's what we got. I'm kind of tempted to just take the 3 again. But no, that's dumb. That's dumb, because if we draw land, which we're bound to do at some point, potentially next turn, it'd be good to use all of our mana here instead of just playing something for 3. But we're going to steal this big dumb thing. It'd be great if we could at one point steal something that has the Demonic Embrace on it, because that's our just Bane of Existence type card. Do you want to kill your own creature so we don't steal it? Or do you want to kill it after we steal it? Do you have the card where you steal back the card we just stole until end of turn, and then you're going to sack it to another thing? Goblin Wizardry, sure. Alright. No scry there, but we do have to remember they have 4 life just waiting here with this Maze Mind Tome. Such a good card. They gotta have some prowess shenanigans at the ready. Bolthound. Not prowess shenanigans, but something tough to deal with. Oh my goodness. Another... How are we running into these people that just get all this black removal? I don't understand where this, like who, how, when, where. How can I get in those drafts? Oh, that hurts. All right, well, we hit our land like we said we would. And now do we just have to sit back? We can't really attack and get too aggressive. Decline. So blockers, if they have anything, their blockers, I'd rather just like throw this in front of there. Block, chump block. Oh, man. Oh, we're in a rough spot. These mulligans hurting us. Because if we could have kept up something like last turn, we counter the Bolt Hound. That saves us a lot of hurt. Or we could have countered the Grasp of Darkness. If we had Lofty Denial, I just play a 3-drop, keep it up. Whew. Yeah, that mulligan is hurting. So what is coming next? Okay. Well, at least they had to remove their own creature. Here's this. Yeah, fantastic. We just have to kill that stupid thing. And then we take 6. I don't know how we come back from this. Ooh, 1 turn at a time. But they have such card advantage right now. We just gotta hope and pray that they can start stumbling on their draws here. But that's gonna be, that's a bit of a pipe dream. This black-red deck has been our arch nemesis this season. 4 premium removal spells, and they've drawn them all in their first 18 cards. That's phenomenal. And now Havoc Jester, okay. What option do we have here? That's, well, of course we know we're not going to draw it. How silly of a thought. Oh, Angelic Ascension doesn't really help us. Don't have anything like Capture Sphere. Really, Swift Denial would be our only answer. Another, I don't understand. That's just an incredible draft. 2 Soul Seers, 2 Grasp of Darkness, and Eliminate. Yeah. Good game. That's so dumb. But can't do much about it. Definitely a bummer. Definitely was hoping we could hit that 7 wins. But it was not to be. I mean, you can't be upset about 6 wins. Ending positive on gems. Ending with a positive record. Hopefully we get to platinum in the next draft. I feel like we're still moving up the ladder every draft. That's always good. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.